What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Greta Van Fleet. Yes, indeed. Greta Van Fleet fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from 2Moz1. And it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 46% of the vote, moving it from number 672 straight up to number 1. So there you go, folks. Your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by Greta Van Fleet called Black Smoke Rising. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I've never heard the song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, so they gave me a full concert. They gave me a full concert video. But luckily, I was also given the start time and the end time. So I was supposed to start at 9:42 and end at 15:16. I gotta remember end 15:16. This was posted by Sam Elgato, and the video has 152,351 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Greta Van Fleet, Lollapalooza, Chile, 2019. Cool. And we are at 9:42. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
He's got those vocal flips going really well. Whoa, 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 whoa. And he has such good control of it. Really nice. It's got a great groove, man. It does. It's got that laid back in the pocket feel, but yet it doesn't feel slow. It doesn't feel dragging. It's a relaxed song, but still has drive. It still has that push, and it's a fine line to walk, man. It is. You gotta be, the bass player and the drummer have got to be locked in. They have absolutely got to be locked in because the sitting back in the pocket feel is going to come from them more than anyone else. But the drive is coming from the guitar and from the vocals. and from the bass to some extent. I'm hearing the bass moving around quite a bit, actually, which I'm really happy to hear. He's not just sitting back on the roots like a lot of bass players do. He's moving around, but not so much that it's becoming a distraction from what the guitar player is doing, which is good. Since we are looking at a live performance here, stage energy, I think could be better. I do believe that their stage energy could be a little bit better, but it's not terrible. It's not bad. It's not like they're sitting there or standing there like a bunch of trees and just, performing. They're doing much more than that. They are moving around. I'd like to see more, probably, but I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not terrible. Their fashion sense too, man. Boy, their sound, it sounds like it belongs in the 70s. I swear to God, they've got that 70s sound. I know when I did my first reaction to these guys, I know I heard a lot of similarities to Led Zeppelin. And I know in the comments, a lot of people said that, especially their vocalist. And I still hear it, but you know what? Vocally though, I'm hearing more Geddy Lee in the vocals on this song. A little bit more Geddy Lee than Robert Plant. So it's cool. I mean, the guy has a great vocal range. He has a great vocal style too. It definitely fits the style of the band. I think if this band had been around in the 70s, they would have been huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. They would have been dominating the music scene. They were absolutely born in the wrong decade, man. They were. But they have a great sound. They have a great look. And the song is really good. I'm digging the song. Like I said, it's got a good groove. It's got a good feel. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Nice. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, nice little L pattern there. Vocal flips, man. Whoa. Dang, son. That's a stain. Holy smokes. I know he was probably using a blend voice, but dang. First of all, the range that he got up there, getting up as high as he did, without it sounding pinched. I mean, it did, if I'm being honest, it did sound a little tiny bit thin, but it didn't sound pinched. It didn't sound forced. And the sustain, holding the note for that long. Good on him, man. Really good on him. That was impressive. That was definitely impressive. I'm seeing some more energy from the bass player in particular. He's moving around quite a bit now, which I'm thrilled to see. I wish the guitar player would move around more. He's moving around Like his upper body is moving around, but his feet are like glued to the floor. I wish he would pick up his feet and move up to the front of the stage. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Move up. It's not going to hurt you. It'll do you no harm. I promise. The lead vocalist has got charisma. He does. I don't know if I would go as far as to say he's got the same amount of charisma as like Freddie Mercury or Robert Plant or, you know, any of those guys. But I mean, he's got charisma. There's no doubt about it. He's got the whole, I'm not usually one to critique fashion on stage, but he's rocking the genie look, isn't he? He's absolutely got the genie thing going on. The matching vest with the pants. Yeah, man. Just waiting for him to, you know, fold his arms and boom, just waiting for him to do that. But, he's got charisma. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes. There he goes. Now he's moving around a little bit. $15.16. Here we are. Okay. Some really good things, some great things, and some impressive things. Yeah, I'm gonna need to think about this. I need to figure out where I'm gonna go with this. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Greta Van Fleet with a live performance of this song, Black Smoke Rising. This was a request from T-Moz1, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 46% of the vote, moving it from number 672 straight up to number 1. So there you go, folks. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I thought about this. I took everything into account here, and I have a score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I've done a reaction to Greta Van Fleet in the past. I did a reaction to their song, God, what song was it? I have to look it up. No, wait, hold on. It was Highway Song. Highway Song. That's the song I did. And I liked it. I thought it was a great song. Do I think this song is on the same level? Not quite. I mean, it's really good. Don't get me wrong. I do believe this is a great song. I do. I don't think it's quite as good as Highway Song was. I still think Highway Song, between the two, I still think Highway Song is the stronger song. But this song, really well done. I love that laid back feel, while still having a little bit of that drive. And it's very clear who's doing what. It's very clear that bass and drums are doing more of the laid back feel, especially in particular the drummer, while the guitar is doing more of the drive, along with the bass. The bass is kind of doing double duty here. When the bass is laying back on the root notes, he's more laid back. You can even see it just the way he plays. He lays back on it. But then when he goes up on the neck, he drives the song with more like a counter melodic line. There's a definite switch in feel from him, just from him. The song doesn't change up. It's just he's playing like support for both roles. He's supporting the guitar player in the drive in certain areas, but then he's supporting the drummer in the laid back feel in other areas. So God tipped the cap to him, man. He is all over the place. And I've been there, I've done that, and I can honestly say it's not easy to do. When you're switching gears like that on the fly, it's not always easy to do. So I definitely got to tip my cap to him. The guitar playing in this, really nice, really well done, very tight. Got the drive, definitely, got the energy. The guitar tone, very fitting for this style of song. Not thick at all with the distortion tone. Very light, like 60s, late 60s, early 70s fuzz style distortion. Very fitting. I know this band has type of a sound. After hearing two songs now from them, I'm kind of getting a better picture of what this band's all about. I have a feeling if I do another reaction to these guys, that'll be it. I'll feel like, okay, now I get it. Now I really understand what this band's really trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish and the type of sound that they're trying to get. But I'm already starting to get a good picture of that. And I can see the comparisons to bands from the 70s, in particular Led Zeppelin. I can see that. I can hear it. But it's not. It's not Led Zeppelin, guys. I'm sorry. It's not. The guitar is not active enough. Jimmy Page's guitar playing was always very, very front and center. At times, taking over and shadowing, overcasting Robert Plant's vocals. That is not the case here. Then again, now hold on. I've only heard two songs, so I don't know, that may be the case, I don't know, but as it stands right now, I can see how people would compare them to Led Zeppelin, but I disagree. I don't think they're trying to copy them at all. I don't see the blatant copying. I just don't see it. I do hear similarities in tone, song structure. I do see that. I think Led Zeppelin songs are a little more well thought out and a little more complex. I think Greta Van Fleet songs are a little more on the simpler side, but as a result, they're also a little more relatable. So, and a lot easier to remember. So, I mean, you can go either way with that. The drumming on this was really nice. Some great fill work from him, and it all fit. And he maintained that sitting back in the pocket feel through the entire song. So good on him. Vocally, let's talk about vocals. In the other song I did, in Highway Tune, the vocals, I could definitely hear the comparison to Robert Plant. I could hear it. I could hear it. In this song, I heard more Geddy Lee than Robert Plant, especially with the accents and the attacks on his face. Everything was very sharp. Everything was very crisp in his attacks, in his vocal delivery. So I don't think he's trying to emulate anybody, to be honest with you. I think this is his style of singing, and he adjusts his style of singing to fit the song. Some songs need a softer attack, some songs need a harder attack, and I think he adjusts appropriately. I think that this song called for a harder attack vocally, because everything was going to be a little more staccato. Now, when he did sustain, wow, that was impressive. First of all, getting up onto that note, I mean, this kid's got some range, man. He really does. He's got some great range on him. I really hope he's smart, and I really hope he takes care of his voice, because if he does, he's going to have a long career as a vocalist. He really will. He's got a good range, good tone. I mean, everything's working for this kid. I really hope he takes care of it. And that sustain. I didn't count the seconds. I should have. I'm going to have to go back and count the seconds. How long he held that note for. Because he held it for a long time. That was impressive. And not only did he held it for a long time, he maintained the projection and the strength and the support the entire time. So, gotta give him kudos for that. In a live setting to boot, not in the studio where they could work their magic. No, this was done live. So, that's impressive. Very, very impressive. But look, so here's how I break it down. It's a really good song, like a very high, really good song. Like I would give the song itself. Actually, now that I think about it, I would give the song a great score on its own. I would give the song on its own, I would give it about an 8.0. Okay, 8.1, 8.0 on its own. The live performance helped, and seeing and hearing some of the things that I saw and heard, and the impressiveness that they were, it definitely helped bump the score up. So 8.3 is where we're at, and 8.3 is where we're going to stay. So 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.